Praise the gods! The siege towers are at the walls! Fight
This
begins.
is Rome Total War Remastered. Hi everybody, this is going to be Parthia episode number 1. I've kind of taken on a little bit of a challenge of my own. See these guys doing these very hard, so I don't know. I don't think I'm good enough to play those. But I am playing some of the tougher ones that you don't really need to change the difficulties on. So the campaign difficulty today is very hard for Parthia. So that's what I'm going to play.
The desert is
And so as the opening sequence runs around there, I like playing the game and everything, and so, but I like to try to play some of the offbeats. I don't like to play the easy ones where, I mean, if you play the easy factions all the time, then you can win like all the time. It's like you got to have some variety, you know what I mean? So that's why I like to play some of the tougher factions to see how they do. I haven't played too many factions all over, so I played the Seleucids, I played the Scythians just prior to this, and now I'm playing. I've never played the Parthians before, so I'm playing Parthia right now. This time, see how it goes. And I played the Macedonians recently, and they did well. And I played, when I first started playing this many years ago, I played Rome. Rome was, I played the red, I did the red Roman and the green Roman. I don't remember if I did the blue Roman or not. I may have, I may not. I'm not quite sure. It's been so long ago. But I did win with the green and the red. So with that being said, here we go. We're starting out. Got a small army, not a big one. Got a small one. But my empire is chopped up. It's really chopped up. You know what I mean? I can't. I'm not linked. I got a fair amount of distance between my cities, which is going to make trade very hard just from my city standpoint. And there's not. Well, this part of the world, as one of the other guys has said, T.D. Schneiper, he said that this area, and I do agree, is very poor on resources and cash, because a lot of the cash flows in around Italy, northern Africa, and down around Greece. So if you're not in one of those areas, the cash flow is going to be slightly less abundant than as opposed to some of those other areas. So you have to play it cautiously. You have to kind of balance between building the right infrastructure and building up enough army to protect it, and knowing when to do it at the right time instead of doing something stupid or silly and then you lose it all at once. I mean, I could take all my money and spend it on armies, which would really tax my my cash flow. But then if I have a bad battle and lose a lot of my army, then my country, nation is basically cannon fodder for everybody else. So you got to balance it out, and it requires a little bit of luck too, a little bit of skill, a little bit of luck. So that's what we're doing right now, is I'm trying to spend a little bit of money, spend some money on some troops, find out what's going on. One good thing is that at least I know one of my enemies, the Scythians, since I recently played them, they start out in a similar situation with me, so they're not really that strong. They might be slightly stronger than me, but not stronger overall, especially economically. So the two that I have to worry about mostly is Armenia, which is to my due west, and then also the Seleucids, which are to my southwest. So all I can do is all I can do, and we'll have to make sure that we can get some stuff going there. And I just had somebody just spied on me, went in there. So that's end of the turn. Let's check some news of the world. I got some built some troops. That's good. I spent most of my money. I got my spy. I guess he's going to be able to spy on the Seleucids. So we'll send him over there. Give me some warning. I know when I played them before that I went immediately east and took Susa like almost immediately. So that has me concerned, because if the computer does the same thing that I did, then I'm going to be fighting with them in about 2 more turns. So we're marching on this little city here. Is it Parthia, if that's how you pronounce it? They've got just a token army. My army's not much better than theirs. I don't have to worry about beating down a wall. I can just go straight in and get them. So it's gonna. I don't say it's gonna be an easy battle, but it is gonna tax my resources to do it. Plus, if I had a wall, I'd be in trouble because I don't have any troops to build a ram with. It looks like they were going to come out, but they decided not to. My best way to minimize casualties with this one would be to try and use my arrows to my advantage as much as possible. I have several units with arrows, so might as well utilize them while I can. And keep the general back. Don't want something stupid to get him killed. So the only 2 Cataracts that I've got, I send them into combat. They're some of the best troops in my military, and I'm using them this way. If I had this attack to do over again, I would have held the cavalry back and got more arrow shots in before we did the attack. But I guess I got just a little bit impatient there and wanted to get them. So I took a few casualties, but we destroyed basically two of the 3 enemy units. This should be a victory here, wrapping it up very shortly. And there we go. So their other guy, he's out busy chasing my cavalry. So and we just hammer them with archers. We'll arch them out. We'll just kill him. And that is a victory. They killed 8 of my guys. Very good. Look at that. To exterminate him, I get 7. To occupy, I get 1. To enslave, I get 1. So, I guess, I don't know. Be a benevolent dictator. Take the 1 credit and leave him alone. This city is people poor. So, I've got more soldiers in the city than there is population. And my diplomats already uncovered my first problem. It's going to be Armenia. They're coming this way. So we're moving army up. I'm going to try and protect a city that has no walls and very small population. getting a trader going. And then we're going to build a barracks up north, because the Scythians will be coming at me soon. So we'll just fall back to the side a little bit, kind of judge where that army's going to go, which I kind of have an idea. So that call it end of turn. Check out some news. Okay, well, I got me another general anyway. How good he'll be, well, that remains to be seen. I got me a trader. That's up. That's going to boost the economy. March up there to reinforce that city. I'll take my general out with some slingers. We'll have another unit there. I got a ship up here in an ocean that, or I'm not quite sure what that is. It's not a lake. What part of the world is that in? Maybe that's the Caspian Sea. I'm not sure. But I got a ship up there with nothing to do right now. So just hang out. I hate putting peasants in the army, but to start out with, that's all I can afford. Hopefully they can hold out and fight halfway decent. Now he's got a city right there. The Armenians got a city right there that's virtually undefended. And I don't have an army anywhere close to it.
Greetings.
Now, Scythia wants trade rights and map information. I don't want anything from them, because I know what they're going to do. They're going to make they're going to offer it up. They're going to offer it up, and then they're going to attack me. They learned that from the Romans, I think. So screw them, because I'm going to be fighting them at some point in time anyway. So I got me a militia barracks built. I got a palisade built. I don't know why, but it looks like the Armenians temporarily pulled back. I'm not going to complain. Definitely not going to complain. Get my army up there into the city. Explore a little bit here. Currently my bank is prospective next turn minus 237. I'm minus 137 right now. Now I'm cash in pocket is negative 351. Prospective negative 214. That's okay. Once these I got a couple things coming up. The roads are going to help me with trade and taxes. I got Palisade up. Negative 214 on the turn. I got nothing coming up there. I think we're going to call it a turn. Now here comes the Armenians. They've changed their mind. They decided that coming at me is their best bet. Minus 266 on the turn. Negative 617. Negative 182 perspective next turn. I got nothing. Got really nothing down here. We'll go another turn. The Armenians are still coming. They're going to be on me in about 2 more turns. Negative 158, negative 725 in the pocket. Excuse me, 775. Brudii and Carthage. Who never saw that coming, huh? Negative 158. I think it's time to raise some taxes. Well, I think that's our best bet. Go ahead and raise the taxes. Shows perspective 332 positive. That'll still take me a couple turns at that rate to get out of the hole. Here comes the Armenian army. Like I said, they're going to be it's going to be 2 turns before they're on me. He's got I know 2 units, a general and a cavalry unit. He's got quite a few, not quite half a stack, but close. 9, count 9. Yeah, I'd say he's neutral, but he's got battle forces in my territory. So we'll come out and we'll see how this goes. This could kill me, but my thoughts are to attack him and destroy him. That would be my best option. Or second best option is that if I lose, I don't lose my entire army, but I damage his so that when he goes to my big city, I can defeat him then. But my army isn't, I'm not 100% confident in my army and its capabilities. Plus, with this going in here, he's got me outnumbered by 1 unit. So, I've got all cavalry except for 1 unit of slingers. So, right now I can't see where they're at. They must be over the sand dune. I got to get up over to the top of the hill to see them. So we got to go forward. Come a little further up. We still can't see them. There they are. There they are. Alright. My archers are attacking. And the Cathracts are going in. Oh, we've engaged. We hit him. We hit him hard, but they're not. They're hanging in there. They didn't break. I was hoping that maybe they might. My archer units are going up. Got to call the cavalry off. The Cathracts got to save some of them. Try to avoid that charge, which we did. Get them back there. Lead these other guys into my archer fire here. Now we turn and attack as my slingers break and run. The slingers are busted. And the Cathracts are getting beat up. Getting beat up bad. Slingers are running, slingers are running. Cathracts they're busted. They're routing. Now my army's kind of scattered to the winds here. See if we can't gang up on them with my archers. They're running down my slingers. They're not long for the world. So I got 3 of my units broken and running. And then I got archers all over the place. Archer cavalry all over the place, shooting and attacking. And they're just not doing anything good at all. Not at all. I can't get my army to regroup now. They're so far scattered. Looks like they're trying to chase a unit of mine off. With 3 already gone, it doesn't bode well. We gotta try to get them. They still got, well, I wouldn't say a halfway decent army, but it's larger than mine at this point. Yeah, his general just engaged my cavalry unit. It's broken now. They're leaving the battle. Well, at least that's good. It'll save some of them. I'll have some troops left. We're going to mount a counterattack with what I've got left. Hopefully it can do something. Got 3 units together. Another one's trying to join me, but it's being chased by an enemy cavalry unit. So I'm definitely in trouble right now. Yeah, definitely in trouble. We'll speed up some time here. Try to get that unit there. They weren't doing any good. It's definitely not good. We're getting hammered. It's time to withdraw. Got to save what's left of my army. Yeah, that didn't work out so well. Maybe it had been different if I had brought my other general instead of leaving him behind. At least it would have been even number of units. But the result probably would have been the same. I fall back to where we came from. And but General there says, hey, you came back with fewer men than you left with. The only thing is that his stack for the Armenians, we thinned it out a little bit. So my thinking on that is, if he comes to my capital to fight, at least I got enough forces to defend it. That was just all messed up. So we'll call it turn. We'll see what happens. I tell you what, though, playing this for the first time here, I'm thinking, being in a rock and a hard place. I mean, I think Parthia is actually worse off than when I played Scythia. I think because at least Scythia their cities were a little bit closer to each other than what Parthia is. So it's just one big mess, I'm telling you. But I got 252 cash in pocket this turn with a prospective 815 next turn. At least I got something going on. $252 cash doesn't mean much. I'll have to buy a peasant unit because right now I need all hands on deck. Any pitchfork in a thunderstorm will do. Once again, his city is virtually undefended for lack of an army. Hindsight there, if my army would have stayed there in that city, and he bypassed it to go to my capital because it's got such a small population, I could have taken that army out of there and went and made a march on his city. That might have been the better deal because right now, if I lost that city, it doesn't contribute really anything to me because it's just a small town. I got more troops in it than it got population. So instead, we're calling my troops, and they're going to come back and see if I can help out if I have to. Of course, I knew he was going to attack there. So, well, I just busted that idea because there's an army over there. So I guess it was a good thing that I didn't do that, or I would have been in worse shape than I already am. So fortune favored that I didn't do it. I got my peasant up anyway. Give me an extra unit to fight with. I got some money here. I got to invest on some infrastructure. So we'll do land clearance to get population and taxable income. Really not a whole lot going on there. My guys, I just don't have much at all. We just have to call it turn and see what happens.
Greetings. Until next time.
Now see, that would be nice, but I'm going to say no. See, look, here comes that again. The Seleucid Empire, I would have liked to have traded with him, but that old Roman trick of give me map information, we'll give you trade rights. We never end up trading with them. Now they got map information, and then it's usually followed up by an attack. Once they figure out what your relative strength is, it's like, okay. So we're not going to fall for that right now. When I did Scythia, I played everybody's friend, and everybody that I was friends with ganged up on me. Every single one. I don't think I did any trading with anyone. Everybody got map information on me, and they just clobbered me. So, well, I was able to get my general back to my capital city. That's good enough. I got a little bit of money there. I can do some retraining of my troops. Because I definitely need a stronger army going on here forward. I still got a little bit of cash left.
Mighty General! Mighty General! Mighty General! Attack! Glorious victory!
He's blocking my road. Get him away from my city. I don't want to leave the city and go get him because there's no value in that right now. Plus, I don't want to be out of the city for any period of time.
We're under siege! We're under siege!
So now he's attacking that little itty bitty town. And we just let the computer resolve it. I don't want to see what's going on there. That was horrible. They destroyed the army that was there. That's okay. I guess I don't have to pay for their upkeep, so that'll give me a little bit of extra cash for other endeavors. So I got 221 in pocket with perspective 162 next turn. Well, got a new faction leader now. At least I like seeing that. It gives me some more troops. That makes me happy. And we'll call it turn. At the rate I'm going, I don't know how many episodes I'm going to have in this series. I'm hoping more than just 2. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Okay, so I got 400 cash in pocket with a perspective plus 49. A lot of information at turn. 179 at turn on net turn income. So that's not too bad. But $400 doesn't go a long ways. Not at all. So retraining the troops is my next best option. Got nothing there. Might as well call it a turn, put $50 in the pocket. Every time I see someone pop up there from Salutica, I just keep saying, are they going to turn and come my way? All right. New turn. I got some horse archers. And I got $28 in pocket, negative 42. Time to raise some taxes. Definitely time to raise some taxes. I'm just about to the limit. I can't afford much more of anything else. So we'll just see what happens here. Here comes Armenia again. And that army turned around. No surprise there. No surprise there. Alrighty. Armenia and Scythia are allies. That's just great. That's just great. The 2 that are on my border, 2 of the 3 that are on my border now are allied with me. So, Dogpile and Parthia. That's basically that's what it's going to turn out to be. not a good turn that time. Not much of anything going on. It's getting depressing. But we'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. The Deleuze is marching south. There's another city to the south of me. I'm guessing that's where they're going. Unless they're just marching down around the end of the river so they can come up on the other side and get me. I don't know. But now we're in destitution there with our money. We're negative 104 with a negative 82 now. So we just burn out of that turn. See if we can't turn something around. I got some infrastructure coming up that should be helping me out. And as the sun sets on my empire, tune in next time to see what happens with the Armenia attack on my capital. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. See you next time. Maybe.